Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Hey, listen to me. Now you got to be real careful with the pawns of the devil. Now I was just listening to Stephen A. Smith. He going off. He do sports, but he going off talking about Jada Pinkett, and they just talking about all the different. He talking about all the stuff she telling, talking about lack of Will Smith erection and her wanting to be, with what's his name, Tupac, and how bad she want to be with him, and how her son got her doing the hallucinogens or whatever, them different type of drugs, and all this stuff here. See, the thing about it is, we'll see this type of stuff and we'll overlook it or we'll ignore it. But it's really all intended to be a distraction. It's all intended to distract us from what we got to focus on, and we'll get caught up. So even me doing this video is still adding to it, but I'm doing it so that as we going forward, we more mindful, and we're not, when you see it, the next time you see it, you just could hit the skip button. You just go ahead. But it also show you when you get out here and you get used to this money, you get out here and you get used to this here money, what you have to do to make money. So this book, she most likely has already made hundreds of thousands, if not a million, from the advance. So now what she have to do is drum up enough juice and tea so that the book sells to the point that the publisher makes their money back. And typically you do a 2-book deal. But sometimes if you ain't got 2 books in you, then they'll settle for 1 if you're a big enough celebrity. But that's how the book deals work. So I know if I got a 6-figure advance at my level, then I could only imagine how much money she got at her and Will Smith level, because it ain't just her level, it's also Will level, because they know Will name gonna help sell the book. And the thing about it is with the publishers, what happened is they looking at reality TV, and they know people like drama, people like gossip, so they like people gonna buy the book just to be nosy. People gonna buy the book, all the bloggers gonna buy the book just to have something to blog about, just to have some good viral content for their blogs, for their YouTube and all that. I am not going to buy the book. I don't recommend nobody buying the book if the goal of the book is just telling all your business, the gossip. It's like if it ain't a self-help book, if it ain't a book that's giving you instruction on how to better your life, which we need to first see that exemplified by the author before we could take any kind of advice on how to better our life. If the author life in shambles, then and looking a hot mess, then what can anybody else take from that? It's like I need to see you happy, healthy, whole, in a good space, not out here gossiping and telling all the doggone bedroom secrets. And but it goes to show you how the adversary work. See, what the adversary wants you to do is do this right here. The adversary wants you to just spin, just spin, just spin, just spin in circles. See, God wants us to be doing this, going. God wants us to be doing that. So what happened is the reality TV and these books and all this nonsense is so that we do this right here. So you got to be mindful of your days and what you doing. So even though we talking about this situation, we still doing this. We still doing this because we learning and we growing. We analyzing the ecosystem out here. But see, if you sitting there and you just spending hours just watching reality TV and watching gossip and watching filth and just caught up in the nonsense, but you're not writing your book, you're not working on your YouTube channel, you're not building your company that could change your life, then you doing this. So the adversary comes to cause confusion and God come to bring clarity. So that's what you got to realize and understand, and make sure that when you see this stuff, now you could just mark it. Just mark it, just label it. Okay, trash. Okay, junk. Okay, confusion. Okay, gossip. Okay, nonsense. Okay, work of the devil. You can mark it, and now you could get it out your feed, show fewer posts, see fewer posts like these, and you go on about your life. It's the weirdest thing. It's got a lacrosse. We up here in Jacksonville. Y'all might see me at y'all soul food later today. My son got a ID camp up here. He working on his scholarship, trying to get him scholarship offers. So we got to go around to these schools and train, see what we can make happen. But God bless you. We'll talk soon.